Yeah. Hi Nana, good evening. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to the live. How was your day? Of course, we saw at MK's live. How are you today? How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I want to put a poll. I've been waiting for you since. You did not. I've been waiting for you. Hi Nana, good evening. How are you? I hope you can hear me now. I muted myself before because I wanted to do a poll and then I was talking to my husband. How are you? How are you today? You said you are good and you too. Hope the family. How is the family? The family is fine. We are well. Thank you so much for joining Nana. How is Ghana? How is Ghana today? What's happening in Ghana? Did it rain there today? Because everybody I've been communicating with said it rained where they are, but for me where I am it didn't rain. So I'm wondering if there is somebody in my environs that is holding the rain. I don't know why I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing. Ghana is great. Thank you for joining. Please help double tap by liking. Thank you so much. Yes, it rained today. Okay, have you seen the poll that I put down? Good evening. Good evening. How are you? There's somebody else. Welcome to the live. Hi, Mabella. Good evening. Welcome. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining, Mabella. Thank you so much for joining. How is everything? How are you? Where are you, Mabella? Is it the UK or the US? So I don't know where you are. I'd like to know where you are watching from. Thank you for joining. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I can see that both of you have voted on the poll. Ooh, you'd like to share something you have learned from your experience. Oh, nice. You're in the UK. Nice. I think in the UK we are at the same time zone. Okay, so both of you said you like to share something you have learned. I know that we are not old people, so well, I didn't want to indicate in our young life, but no matter how little you have lived on earth, there's always something that you have learned and that nobody told you. You just observed and you learned it by yourself. So I'd like us to discuss tonight something that you have learned from experience and you like to let us know. Let's go. Who's going first? Nana or Mabella? Any one of you can go. And both of you can also go. So what's something you have learned? It might be good, it might be bad, it might be something neutral, it's fine as long as you are comfortable sharing it with us. I will also share. I'm just trying to. So yeah, share with us what is something you have learned in this short time of life that you think you like to share. Maybe an experience, something that shocked you. You know, sometimes I'm of the opinion that I don't really want to learn from my experience all the time. There are some things that I can learn from somebody else's experience so that I don't have to experience everything, because there are some things that you experience you might not come out of it. Yeah, so I don't really want to learn from my experience in every area, but there are some things that you just have no choice but to learn. Maybe as life goes on, normally you just observe that I learned something. I just observe that this is a pattern, this is something that happens when this happens, and I've gotten that thing for my life, and I know that I learned this. I hope you guys can hear me. Do you want me to? I'm not using a mic. I just hope that you can hear me. Can you hear me well, Nana and Mabella? I just hope that everything is fine. My network is fine. I'm not seeing. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, please, guys, you guys have not liked the live. I'm trying to know if my network is okay or not. I don't know if what I'm saying is correct, but some things are not adding up here. What I'm saying, but I think it's fine. Let me just observe. Okay. All right. So, or maybe I should start something. But both of you answered yes, that you like to share. Now you're not sharing, or you want people to share first. You want me to share what I've learned first? I'm trying to think of, because I know there's a lot, not really a lot, but there are some things that I've learned by experience, and I'm like, we can hear you properly. Okay, thank you, Mabella. Okay, let me start from what I can remember now. I'm sure while the conversation is on, I'll remember some other things, but please double tap to like the live. Thank you so much. Okay, so there's something I observe. Even though, you can observe something, but it might be true to a level, not necessarily totally true. You get? So that something is correct, or you have observed it happening once or twice, it might be true to an extent, but not that it's applicable everywhere or to everyone. Yeah, so let me just say that let me just make that a caveat. So I've observed something that there are some people in your life that want you to do, they expect a lot from you. I have observed they want a lot from you. They're expecting you to do some things for them, but you have not gotten the energy from them, so you don't think that they are worthy of those things. So what I'm saying is this, and I'd like you to confirm if it's true, if you have observed maybe with some people, of course not everybody, but what I'm saying is that there are some people that I've observed that there are some expectations they have of you. They ask for some things, they demand some attention, they demand some kind of level of commitment that you don't think they are worthy of, which means that what they're asking for, they don't give it. Let me just say that. Hi Chichi, good evening, welcome to the live. Welcome, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. You people are not liking my live today. Only one person has liked this live. What is happening? Anyway, so yeah, I observed that. I don't know if you observed it also, but you are free to share whatever you have learned in the course of your life that you think you learned by experience. Nobody necessarily taught you. You saw it with your eyes and you have observed that it's kind of a pattern. Okay, Chichi, Mabella is saying hi. Very true, right? So I observed that some people, and it's amazing how the people that even are worthy of your time, your attention, your commitment. Thank you, Mabella. Thank you so much. They don't ask for the same things that those people that don't give it ask for. Why is it that way? Why do people want to ask for what they cannot give? I really don't understand, and I can't get it. But and thank God, I'm happy that Mabella is saying it's true, because it might be that it's just my observation, and like I said before, it's possible that it's not a general thing. It's just something that I've observed with some people. They don't want to give what they're asking for. You're asking for something, but in my heart, why are you asking for this thing? You are not worthy of it. In fact, but they're asking me for it, it means I've not seen it as a need. I've not seen a need to give you that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Yeah, so they want to demand, they want to get attention, they want to just force some level of loyalty from you. Meanwhile, they don't give it. You don't think that they are deserving of it. And it's amazing. And the bad thing about it is, especially the one that even pisses me off, is when they are now comparing that thing that they're asking you for. Maybe they are seeing who you are giving it to, and they're asking, why are you giving this person and not giving me? And in my mind, I'm like, you should know already that you are not this person, number one. You should already know that for me to be giving this person this thing, it means that this person is deserving of it and is doing what it takes to even earn it. Do you get? So that's one of the things I've observed, and I think in the course of this life I might remember that and I'll share. Yeah, so I started. Yes, Chiem, that's what I'm saying. Chiem, is this your own lesson you have learned, or you are just trying to buttress what I'm saying? Chiem is saying that, have you noticed that the ingrates are the most Anyway, what I will say might be a little different from mine. It's not like they are ingrates, because I've not even done something to them that they should appreciate. But I'm even saying this particular set of people, and they have not done anything to me that I think that they deserve what they are wanting me to give. Do you get? In fact, I've heard. In fact, one has even compared herself to my mother, and I'm like, in my mind, you are not my mother. You don't do what my mother does, so why should you receive the attention I give my mom? Is that bad? Like, is that bad? Like, how can you be saying that if I'm your mother? You are not my mother. Then the things my mom does for me, you don't do them. So why do you want me to treat you exactly how I treat my mom? That's what one thing I've learned and I've observed, and it's kind of annoying. And they don't do same too. Yes, they don't. Hi Fidesa, good evening, welcome. Thank you, Chichi. Thank you. In fact, sometimes, if not that these people are adults, I'm forced to say hello. Again, let me say another one. It's still in line with this one now. This set of people that maybe they are your friends, maybe friends. You know, there are different levels of friendships. Maybe an acquaintance level, a high friend, then your core friends, close friends. So these people that does this, they'll just call you. You have not spoken for a long time. You have not called them. You agree you have not called them, but they also have not called you. And the day they call you after a very long time, they call you with a blame, like, hello, so you cannot even call. And I'm like, sorry, it's better you don't call me at all. Wait for me to call you and greet you than not calling me for a long time, and I also have not called you. Means we are not that cordial. Then you are not calling me to blame me for not calling you. You too, you are guilty of it. And I would have appreciated if you just called me and greeted me and said hi and ended the call, than trying to push the blame because you just called first. Do you get? That's another one that I've observed, and it's weird to me. Thank you, Fedesa, for joining. Hi, Life with Self-Love. Good evening. How are you doing? How are the kids? I hope they are doing well and they are bubbling. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, please double tap to like the live. Thank you so much. So if you have answered the poll, it means most of the people here, let me see, I have 5, and everybody says they have experience that they have learned from that they would like to share. So please, let's get it. Just share. No, I want to share first or second. Let's just share. I've shared half of mine. Talking about that mom part, there's this woman that expects me to treat her. So they're everywhere, Chichi. This woman that is expecting me to treat her like my mom, call and gist her everything going in my home. She dey whine sha. Exactly, she is whining. Like, she's whining. Like, I used to feel so bad. And you know what? The more you are expecting that thing from me and you don't deserve it, the more I will not give it to you. I want you to know and think by yourself that you really don't deserve what you're asking for. Because come to think of it, if you deserve it, you should get it. So you ask yourself, what is this person that is getting this thing doing? But no, but no. So it's so weird. Yeah. Oh, life with self-love says she's traveling. Where are you traveling to? And are you going with the kids? Guys, sorry, I'm taking vitamin C. Are you going with the kids or you're going alone? Yeah, so please share what you have learned. Chichi, is this yours? This is not yours, so you should share something else that you have observed in this life. This little life of mine. I've observed that. I've observed that. The kids are doing well. My regards to them. So are you traveling alone or you are traveling with them? Why are you guys taking time to you guys by yourself tapped that you would like to share now? Share, let us see what you have to say. I'm trying to remember. There's one other one that came to mind now. That's Friday again. The kids are doing okay. Exactly, they don't deserve what they are asking for, because if they do, it will be an automatic system to give them what they want. Yes, people don't understand this thing of give and it shall be given. It's not only money, it's not only food. No, every area of life, give and it shall be given. Whatever you want to receive, you give it. Don't withhold and want to collect. It doesn't work. So you want love, so love. You want attention, so attention. You want affection, so affection. I really appreciate you for all the care and support, and I don't take it for granted. Many of you check on me. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Life with self-love. Thank you. It's a privilege and a pleasure to always check on you. Thank you so much. The problem with Faye said something. Divorces don't mean bad partners. That's something you learned, Faye, right? Faye says there's something she has learned, that divorces don't mean bad partners. Faye, do you want to expand, or I should help you expand? If you think you want to explain it, please do. But me personally, as I've read it, I understand it really, that you are getting a divorce does not mean that the person is a bad partner. Not necessarily. It's just that, but you know that you might be a good person. Are you saying the both of them are not bad, or you're saying one of them is not bad, or you're saying that they can be both good but not good for each other, or not willing to work on the relationship, and then it doesn't work, does not make any of them bad? I want to understand that bad actually, because the problem with other people, for example, you send them something, they don't even say thank you. You have to ask them, did you receive the parcel or not? It's not easy. Hey, Mabella. So for me, I have issue with this kind of things, because in fact it's so sad. Another thing I was going to talk about, let me say something as regards what you have said now. It's also the same thing, but this one is you send somebody a message, they read it, and they don't reply. That thing makes me so angry, because I know that those things can happen mistakenly, but this one you have observed that is a pattern with this person. You have observed that, I don't know whether when they read, they think that they replied in their head. I don't understand, or they think that it's not worthy of reply. But it's this same kind of people that will do this. Then that's even different. Message, this one, you even send them something, they don't even say thank you. You have to ask them if they receive the parcel or not. It's not easy. No, me, I will talk. As I'm asking you, did you receive this thing, yes or no? So why did you not acknowledge that you received it? Why? Because, and that's why some people send you send somebody money and you send them. It's good. The only reason why it's good is because you want to confirm that this money has been deducted from me, this is the proof. But also, before that receipt coming, whether there is a receipt or not. If you received it, why not acknowledge that you have received it? Why keep quiet? Are you saying that, Amabella, I think it's either the person is ungrateful, because are you saying that what you received is not worthy of it, or you are taking the other person that sent it for granted? I can't understand. So that's another thing, and those kind of people should really change and ensure that they do better, because it doesn't make sense at all. At all. One experience, thank you Mabella for sharing, thank you so much. One experience I learned from recently is that people don't really love you the way you think they do. Something happened and I learned that, but not the hard way though. Thank God it's not the hard way. Thank God it's not the hard way. Thank God it's not the hard way. People don't really love you the way you think they do. Something happened and I learned that, but not the hard way though. Thank you, Chichi, for sharing. Thank you for sharing. But in this case, if the person is a very close person, will you communicate to them or you just withdraw, like leave them? And again, what if the person didn't know that they should? Sometimes there are some expectations we have of people that maybe they don't know that we have that expectation of them. But also, there are some people that you don't need to tell them what to do. So I'm thinking that this person is maybe in this place that it's not a thing of I need to tell you that I'm expecting this. It's just something you should know and do. I've reached my destination and I need to get out of the public means. That's fine. Life with self-love. Thank God for Johnny Mercies. Hi Esther, my love. Esther, how are you? Esther is eating noodles. Esther, you really like noodles. You always eat noodles. No, you mostly eat noodles. How are you doing, Esther? How was your day? Good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Exactly, Mabella. And one time I had to ask her in her face if she got the stuff I sent to her. People can be difficult. No, me, if I send you something once and you don't acknowledge it, and I find that as a pattern, so it's two things. It depends on who you are. I might ask you, why are you not replying then? And then if I see that it happens again, then I might not send you anything. Especially if it's something that you are not supposed to receive from me. And I'm doing it I will stop it. No, I'm good at that. Nobody is entitled to what I'm giving them. I decide to give what I give you. You're not entitled. One partner or both are not willing to work through their issues. Yes, Faith, that's what I'm saying. But also, the fact that you are not willing to work on your relationship, is that not a bad habit? Is that not making you a bad person? Because if you marry this person and there's an issue that is not infidelity, is not abuse, they just call it irreconcilable differences that most times is reconcilable, and what you said is the truth. One person is just being stubborn not to want to work it out. Is that not a bad habit? If the reason is not that deep enough, why don't you want to work on it? Then if the person is not working on it because the other person is difficult, then that other person is the bad person. Nowadays, I won't ask again. I will just leave. Exactly. One experience I had, so growing up, I like showing too many kindness, but I noticed it wasn't too good, because when I'm in need too, as if there's no one around me, and you will see these people, okay. Hey, Nana, real life, welcome to real life. So yeah, I can relate with you. You experience that you are too good. You have an experience of growing up showing people kindness, but when you are in the place to be shown kindness, or you are the person in need, you don't see anybody, but those people you have showed kindness are fine, they are doing well, but neglecting that you have a need to meet it. I can relate, and that's one thing you have learned. So, but did it make you stop being kind? Did it make you stop being kind? So I was listening to somebody today and he said something. He said some people have given to the wrong people. They've given and the people they gave did not appreciate what they gave them. And because of that, they stopped giving. He said, no, don't stop giving. Change who you give to. Because Giving is not supposed to be something you stop. It is more blessed to give. So yes, if you are a good person and you love to give, don't stop giving. Just change the people you give. So if you are giving somebody and the person not appreciating, change that giving to someone that will appreciate. And it's even important that when you are giving, don't give to the wrong people, because if you are, it's not like planting something in a hole. It will not yield any fruit, so there's no point. Do you get? So Nana, don't stop being kind, because your kindness is for you, and whether the person appreciates it or not, because you have done it from the kindness of your heart, you have a blessing for it. But also, just change who you are giving to. Give to people that appreciate it. Give to people that when you give them, you know that they are a good soil that will yield fruit. Don't give to people that you're giving will die there. Do you get? Yeah. So that's what I have to say to you. Thank you, Nana, for sharing. Good people but lack understanding, bearing conflict resolution, which means listen to understand, not react. Yeah, fair, I get that. True. So some people are good but they lack understanding. This thing that is called good sef, I think is relatable. Good. I set boundaries. I no longer get myself involved with her, but I still say hi and it ends there. Okay. It's most times avoidant anxious partners. It's most times avoidant anxious partners. Okay. It's habits from people that have been formed for years. It's people's coping mechanisms to either stay silent or always wanting to communicate. If in a person's attitude to either keep quiet or avoid an issue, you don't want to communicate, don't even get married though, because if you get married, you have to talk about issues, you have to settle issues. If not, you'll be piling them and it will burst one day. That's another thing. People should learn that for marriage, your really come out. So try and work on whatever you have to work on before marriage, because when you get there, you not now say this is me, I have to, no. There are some things that is you, but you can change it because it's not good. You get? So thank you, Fair. I get what you're saying. So yet again, not bad people but bad habits. Give grace, get help, but if they aren't willing, it's okay to walk away from your mental health. Exactly, Fair. That's what I'm saying. That sometimes not necessarily the person that works out that is bad or wrong, it's because the other person might not be ready to work on themselves or get better, and your mental health is very important to you. Yeah. Nana says not really stop being kind, but much watchful about whom and how now. Yes, that's it, Nana. Hi MK, good evening, welcome to the live. MK, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. MK, are you working tonight? Are you going to work tonight? So who else is ready to share? 2 people have not liked this live. 2 people have not liked this live. My mommy in the building. Yes, so clear road for MK's Arena. MK's Arena. Sonia. MK. When I saw Sonia on your live, I was so happy for you that I was just sounding your name in my head, the way she calls her name. Okay, MK, well done. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, those that have shared. What else have I learned in this little time that I've been alive? And I keep going, Murphy. Yes, so Chichi, I said it before now that I'm drinking vitamin C. I put vitamin C in the water. Vitamin C. Yeah, what else have I learned? This small light that I have come. Yes, I've learned another thing. You can't be over sentimental and get results. All this being sentimental. Hi Stacy Baby Food Kitchen, good evening, welcome to the live. Welcome, thank you so much for joining. Good evening, welcome. Respect. Who is MK respecting? Chichi? Yeah. MKF, that's something you have learned in this life and you like to share from experience. Stacy, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so what have you learned that you like to share? I've shared 2 things or 3 now. I've shared, I think, 3. Faye has shared hers. Faye says that people don't have to be bad people to divorce. So that there's a divorce doesn't mean both people are bad. It just means they might not be willing to work on their marriage and then they go separate ways, or one of them is not willing and the other person cannot. In fact, if one person is not willing, there's no point forcing them. You will force them to stay, you will force everything. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, and Nana was talking about how being kind to people, she has learned that sometimes you are kind to people and these same people you've been kind to, when you really need help or need them to be kind to you, they are not kind to you and they are fine. So it means that they are capable of being fine, but they just neglect you. Yeah, so yeah, that's another one we have learned tonight. There's one I was going to say. Yes, I was saying that being over sentimental, it doesn't help anybody. In fact, the more sentimental you are, the more you want to be doing pele pele, or you want to be nice to everybody. People will step on your toes. People will misunderstand. That's the thing. So it's good normally to be kind. It's good normally to be emotional. Like I was talking of, Faye was saying something on her channel. She was talking about how somebody's emotional and I'm like, the guy is a good person. And I said, emotional people are good people or something. People that are very emotional, it means that they quickly get hurt. People that quickly get hurt sometimes are people that hardly want to offend people. I've remembered another thing that I will say again. So, but when you are emotional, because of the world we live in, because of people pleasing, thank you, Faye, because of the world we live in, it's not a bad thing, but people will misunderstand. People will take advantage of your vulnerability. People will step on you, and last you'll be the one to surrender to them or just be there suffering, being abused. Yes, so being emotional is not the only person you have permission to be emotional with. In fact, when I was going to, before I got married, my husband was looking at me like one very, very hard person, like one very strict people. Let me tell you something, the stricter a person is, the softer they are. Let me tell you that now. That's another thing I've learned. Yes, I'll be telling you things that I've learned, but if I'm correct, let me know. If I'm also correct, please affirm that I'm correct. The stricter a person is forefront in public, in places, the stricter they act to be, the softer they are inside. So I observed something that when a woman is very emotional, that's the woman that I've learned to check her emotions though, because there are some people that are very emotional and they are still stepped on because they allow the wrong people to trample on them. They don't know how to. For me now, because I know I was emotional, I'm an emotional person normally, so I am very strict outward because I don't want anyhow person to come and trample on the emotion and be no. So for relationships, for dating, I was very strict. They will tell you, this girl, your mouth is too sharp, you are too blunt. No, me, I know what I wanted, so I didn't want to be too. So somebody was saying one time that I talk like a man. I act like a man in relationships. I'm like, if he's acting like a man that has brought me where I am now, I appreciate it. Because the so-called very soft ladies, emotional ladies, what do they get? We get men that will abuse them, men that will take advantage of their kindness and their niceness. No need for niceness. When you get a guy that will marry you and love you, be the nicest, be the softest, but not to every Tom, Dick and Harry. That's another thing I've learned. So when people show that they are difficult, there are people that have understood their emotions and they just don't want anybody to trample on it. So personally for me, there's something else to say, that no guy had the permission or had the right to break my heart. Not really. Every relationship that I went to, I don't say this thing with pride, because sometimes I wish that a guy has broken my heart so that I can understand what it is, but I knew that I had the capacity not to allow anybody to break my heart. So yeah, I was strict, I was blunt, I was very observant of any guy. If I just see any shady, I push you away because I knew what I wanted, and I knew that I didn't want my emotions to be dabbled around before I get married. Yeah, so that's one thing I also have learned. um Chinye, what's your experience that I've not learned from? Okay, yes, your experience. Oh, Chinye, was what she shared was saying that there are people that you send messages. Chinye, what was your own? I know you said 2 or 3 things as regards what I have said earlier, as regards people that a person that is not your mother but is wanting the attention, the loyalty, and the favor that you give to a mother. That's one thing. That's not your point. Your point was, let me go back, I must say that thing now. So yeah, she was saying that there's somebody that she maybe helped or something, and she learned from experiences that people don't really love you the way you think they do, and that something happened. She thought somebody loved her, but the response she got was not what she expected. But thank God she didn't learn the hard way. So what she has experienced, that some people, you think they love you but they really don't love you the way you think they do, and until you get into some circumstances, that's when you will see their true color. Chichi, are you happy now? Are you happy now? Guys, please like the live. 3 people have not liked this live. Why are you not liking it, please? Yeah, I think I have helped more men than ladies in this life. MK, why is that? Why have you helped more guys than ladies? Is it because they are more appreciative? That's another thing. Hello, beautiful people. Hi, the Johnny. Good evening. Welcome to the live. The Johnny, would like to share something you have learned in this little life of yours, because none of us here is old actually. We are all young, but we have learned something. It's not possible. Even the youngest person has learned something by experience. At the mall, busy buying stuff to show love. Okay, thank you, the Johnny. Thank you so much. I have not experienced broken heart before. Oh, would rather break up with you before you start. Thank you, MK. That was my own notion. Once I just see, that's why I don't know. That's why I'm saying that it helped me. Yes, it has its bad sides, but to me, my own was positive side. It helped me. The hardness helped me. After I still got married to a good person. So it's not like I'm a bad person. It's just that I needed to meet the person that understands what they want. Yeah, and that has worked. So MK says she has not experienced broken heart before. She'd rather break up with you before you start. Yeah. And you know the funniest part about this is that I think that most of the time some people even see the breakup coming, but they just don't summon enough courage enough to be the one to break up. No. It's better you break the heart than they breaking your own heart. Louisa, why do we have so many things in common? I'm such an emotional freak, and I've been researching on how to crawl out of that place. Cause my sister, crawl. So this is what I was saying. I was saying this thing that I said when my husband met me. In his mind, I was too harsh. In fact, the beginning of the relationship, my husband is a software engineer, so he used to work a lot. So I observed that when we were friends, of course we were friends, but when we now got into relationship, he would work during the day, and I used to work 12 hours. I said so I work 8 to 8 when I do morning shift. So imagine in Lagos, when you close work by 8, you get home sometimes, the earliest you can get home is past 9. Then most of the times you don't get home past 9, maybe to 10. If you meet traffic past 10, I've gotten home 1 a.m. before. Welcome to Lagos. So I now observe that because he's working during the day, he will do his work, and it's someone that will focus on one thing, and then he calls me at night. So we do night calls. Sometimes when I get to the estate gate, I call him. So as I'm walking in, we'll talk till I get home and everything. And by the time I finish what I'm doing, I want to take a shower, we'll end the call. He calls back, I'm done, we'll gist, and then I sleep. But I observed that I was dozing on these calls most of the time. So one day, I said, from today, don't come in the night again. Why? Because during the day you have worked. You are not calling me in the night when I want to sleep, and I will wake up tomorrow to go to work. You work from home. So you don't enter the Lagos traffic, you don't do hustle and bustle and all these things. For me now that I wake up early, I'll not be doing midnight call, I will not sleep well or something. So I just said that I established some things in the relationship, and sometimes I'm like, don't call me once a day. When I'm in a relationship, call me at least twice. And even if you can't call twice, let me get messages during the day. I can't wait about me. Even while you're working, you can drop a quick message. So I was not that taught my husband all this thing. So in his mind, this girl is too hard. The day my husband saw me cry, he was like, what? And you know the funniest part? When you see people like us that emotional cry, it's not for something very deep. That's the problem. It's not for very deep things. It's just some fickle little things. So I'm saying that for me, if I'm to advise ladies, as much as you can, don't be doing all those baby girl to your detriment. No, do baby girl lifestyle where it pleases you and you are at advantage, not where you are disadvantaged and you are doing baby girl and you are suffering and the baby girl is not giving you results. Because I remember when somebody told me one time that I'm too hard, I don't do like a woman. I'm like, okay, so you that you do like a woman now, where are you now? Where have you gotten to? How many heartbreaks have you had? So how did being a woman, being too soft, being too tolerant of nonsense, how did it help you? So that's what I'm just saying. So Chichi, crawl out of it. It's okay to have emotions. Don't be too hard also. There's a place for being understanding, especially for your family, maybe husband, children, loved ones, yes. But to outsiders that you even know that can misunderstand or want to step on your toe knowing that this person is soft, don't allow it. Yes, true, you won't see it. Mabella, you won't see what? Sorry, I've spoken and gone. The basic things. Faye, what's the basic things? Sorry. Yeah, so that's just another thing I observed though. Don't be too emotional about things. People will ride on your emotion. I can remember when I was in secondary school, the people that we knew were soft, people were always taking them for granted because they know they are soft. They will first come and say sorry. They will first come and don't do that in life. Oh, in life, stand for yourself. We cry over basic things. Yes, little things. Oh, little things. Basic things. You just be amazing and crying, and the cry will not be stopping. You'll be wondering. And the more somebody is asking you what's happening, why are you crying, the more the tears is coming. So yeah, life will teach you some things. And again, every time I speak, I always go back to it is we humans that make things complicated, because there's nothing wrong with being born naturally soft. There's nothing wrong being born emotional. It's your build. But if everybody could understand and work with you the way you are, life will be better. But therapy helps a lot. So now I've gotten a good balance. That's good. Faith. That's good. I think therapy is underrated, even though I've not had therapy before. I think it's underrated. And before, we used to think that when you go to therapy, you have psychological issues and all this. But no, there's a lot of things that happen to people and they just need therapy to give them a balance. Being emotional is so beautiful, but unfortunately humans will make you be something else. They will make you be what you are not, or you are not supposed to be. Human beings, no. So you have skins for different people. Some people you show them your soft skin, some people the hard ones, some people neutral, as it will be. And that's emotional intelligence also. Famous, good evening. Help me tell them, since the people watching has never equated the people double tapping. Thank you so much, Famous. How are you doing? Famous, the man of the house. Thank you so much, Famous. Thank you so much. Famous, I heard that these people try to do some funny things with your account. I heard that from MK, and I was even telling her that they even tried the same thing with Faye, and all these things that they did is because they had a glitch. It's not because something was wrong with your account. But as they returned your account, have you checked to ensure that nothing is wrong, like everything is fine? Yep, underrated, a bit pricey. Yep, underrated, a bit pricey, but everyone needs it too. Everyone needs it, or everyone should identify when they need it. Do you think everybody needs therapy? What of people that are you saying that everybody has something they need therapy for? Faith, please educate us. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Please double tap on the screen and please let's know what you have learned in this your little time in life that you like to share with us. Greetings, lovelies. Famous, he's in the building. Yes, so Famous is in the building. Hi, doctor. Good evening, sir. How are you today? Uche Chooks, good evening. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining. Doctor, how was your day? How are you doing? Thank you so much. 10 votes. Everybody. Some people say they don't have anything. Is this one person now? Or 3 people? I think it's 3 people. Some people say they don't have anything they've learned that they would like to share. Okay, that's fine. So, doctor, what have you learned in this life? Even doctor is not elderly. Everybody here is still young. So, but there is something you have learned from life, like you experienced it by yourself and you like to share. Has shared another busy day. Wow, well done, sir. Well done. I got the message, but mine wasn't touched. Okay, yours was not touched. Okay, Faye was saying that in fact she found out first that she had issues with the account, so she told somebody else to check for her. And when the person checked, they were telling the person that that account is no longer on YouTube or something like that, only for her to find out they've taken her account down. And thank God she appealed immediately, and then later they replied that they've checked her account and then she doesn't have any issue, so they reinstated the account, only for her to now find out that 3 of her videos were missing. And thank God she checked. Thank God she checked. So she also now sent a follow-up mail to let them know that yeah, she found out this and they had to return. Thank God they did though. Imagine them saying stories. Famously famous. I'm not that young, go. You're not that young, but I can guarantee. Okay, I can't guarantee. If you are not above 50 here, you are young. Stacey, are you up to 50? If you are not above 50, you are young. Because they say life starts at 40, so I'm getting old. These days, if you hear her age now, you'll be surprised. I'm getting old. Chien was saying yesterday that she's afraid, she has a phobia for getting old. Doctor, please tell them something about that. Why should you have phobia for getting old? You don't want to get old, you want to be young forever. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Stacey baby food. Stop crying, Stacey. So if you are not young, it means you have a lot of things you have learned from experience that you like to share. Please share. Let's go. 1, 2, 3 things, any amount, anything you feel you like to share. Please, let's go. So she said she's not up to 50 and you are saying you are not young. What's that? Me too. For others, particularly those dealing with trauma, stress, anxiety, or difficult life transitions, therapy can be essential for healing and coping. Doctor, what do you have to say? I don't know if doctor is still here. So what Faye is saying, that I was saying that Faye spoke about therapy, and I was saying that therapy is underrated here in our country or in Africa, but that you don't have to be having psychological issues to do therapy. A lot of people, have heard them talk about therapy, how it has helped them balance. Faye is one of them. Even when I watch YouTubers, sometimes even when they are being sponsored by BetterHelp. Faye, was it BetterHelp you used? Then they talk about how people can use therapy, and Faye is saying that everybody needs therapy, and I'm like, oh really? I thought you have to have something you need therapy for to go for therapy. You're welcome, doctor. Thanks to hey Uche, everybody say hi to you, especially Faye. So yeah, so it means that there's a second thing that Faye has learned. Let me help her say the second thing, that therapy, everybody needs therapy. Everybody needs therapy. So in fact, I heard something, I don't know how true it is, Now when you go for therapy, sometimes you find out what you didn't even know you are dealing with. Yes, you find out what you didn't even think that you are dealing with. Or sometimes you know what you are dealing with, you go to therapy, but you can never imagine what led you to that state until your therapist begins to ask you questions, and then you find out that, so this thing that happened so time is what has led me here, and I have no clue about it. So yeah, therapy is important. It's important. It's just priced. When I say everyone, it can be helpful for personal growth and self-awareness and maintaining mental health. I've so seen a lot of people advertise better health that I think if I want to do therapy, I might want to try better health. Thank you, Better Health, for sponsoring this video. Even me now, I can do advert for Better Health without them even reaching out to me, because I've watched a lot of people that Better Health has sponsored their video, and I can basically do adverts for Better Health. Better Health gives you access to hey, how do they put it now? Gives you access to therapists of your choice. If you're a Christian, you want Christian therapist, they give you. If you want a native, somebody that is your language, they give you. Your specifications what they will give you. And if you want to change the therapist giving to you, maybe you're not comfortable with them, they can also change the therapist in less than 24 hours without extra charges. Better Help should come and sponsor this video. Hi Chiamaka, good evening, welcome to the live. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining. Yes, and also with Better Help, if you don't want to see your therapist, you can chat with your therapist, you can have a call with your therapist, you can go see them. It depends on what you want, like what you want. The only difference now is that Better Help is not sponsoring this video, so I can't say if you want therapy now, go to Better Help with my link and then you get 10% discount. I can't say that. Hi Chiamaka, how are you? We have a discussion. Would you like to say something about it? Is there something you have learned in life that you think you want to share? Okay, doctor says young, less than 40 years. Middle age 41 to 59. Middle age 41 to 59. Okay, so elderly from 60 years. Okay, so Stacy Baby's Food Kitchen, you are young, because you are not okay. I don't know if you are up to 40 though, but even 40, even 50 is not old. It's middle age. Yeah, so people like us were still young. Physical sessions always for me. Yeah, I think I would like physical sessions too, but you know, some people are going through a lot that they don't even want anybody to be associated with what is wrong with them, maybe because of what they are or their thoughts, so they want to chat. And sometimes you don't even want to chat, you don't want to talk, you want to type. Sorry. Hi Uche, you are here. Yes, so Uche is here. Uche is here. Please guys, help double tap to like the live. Stacy Baby's Food says, I have learned that one should try to know someone before entering into a relationship with someone, but I learned that one too late. Wow. Stacy Baby's Food. Okay, she says she's 41. Not to just clock it. From doctor says that 41 to 59 is middle-aged. Wow. I've learned that one should try to know someone before entering into a relationship with someone, but I learned that one too late. Please, can you really like to break it further? Because I can imagine some people already asking, what do you mean know someone before getting into the relationship? What level of knowing? Because sometimes some people just, how are you, what's your name, okay, where are you from, what's your state? Is that enough detail to know somebody and then go into a relationship with them, thinking that when you are in the relationship with them you get to know them even better? So if you can break it for us, let's know. And as well, if I even said something, you said you learned it too late. What do you mean by that? Do you think at your level now it's too late to learn that you could have done some things better earlier? Please let us know. We have a lot of younger people here that would like to learn from that, so that we too will not be saying. And I said something in the beginning of this live. I said, yes, I'm saying let's know something you learn from experience. Because no matter how much you avoid learning from experience, like I don't like to learn from experience. In fact, not there are some things you will learn from experience automatically, but there are a lot of things you can avoid learning from experience, but learn from other people's mistakes. Because if you want to experience everything, you might not survive some things. Yeah, so it's also wise that we can learn from other people's mistakes sometimes, and don't think that because if they made a mistake, you might be lucky not to make a mistake. What if you make that mistake and they survive it, but you might not survive it? So Stacy, do you want to share more points on that? Know someone before. So for me personally, I always say to my channel, you know, my channel is mostly about relationships. I always say that I don't encourage people just going into relationship with people just like that. Me personally, I like to be friends with people first. And that's one reason why when I was in the relation, when I was still young, maybe when I was not married yet, when I tell a guy that comes to me that you like me, I say, okay, can we be friends first? And the person says, I don't want to be friends, I want a relationship. I know first that you might not be a bad person, but you don't understand something, and because you don't understand that thing, I'm not ready to argue with you or anything. Because for me, I always knew that I'd rather be friends with somebody first, get to know them. The level of getting to know somebody in friendship is a different level. We getting to know somebody when you are in a relationship with them, there are different deeper levels you will get to find out in relationships. But there are still some things that you are supposed to know about somebody before you date them. Faye was saying something on her channel today, and she asked us, she said, will you date for looks or for character? She said something like that. And I said character. But in my head, I knew that there are sometimes you see somebody very fine, very handsome. I can be friends with you because you are handsome. But your personality, yes, your personality will determine if that friendship will last, or if I will manage the friendship because it's just friendship. But that personality is what will make you cross friendship to dating phase. So it's even wrong to date somebody because of looks. That is another reason why, again, it might depend on your definition of dating, because people have different definitions of dating. But again, I don't think I want to go into a relationship with somebody that I'm not sure first that I can even marry you. So it means that if I'm dating you, I need to be certain that you are a potential person that I can marry, even if I might not marry you. But at the point I'm entering a relationship to date you, I can be guaranteed that, okay, this person looks like a partner. Means that I've seen a lot of things about you that can work, even when the few things that cannot work, I can manage those things. You get? So yeah, I agree with Stacy. I learned that one should try to know someone before entering into a relationship with them. She said, but she learned that. I wish you can tell us more about this. So I wish. Another thing, that's something she said she learned, but she learned. Wow. Wow. In life, it is good not to judge a book by the cover. Even if you are hearing negative things about that person, try to come closer, because he or she might be angel in disguise. In life, it is good not to judge a book by a cover. Even if you are hearing negative things about them, try to come closer, because he or she might be angel in disguise. Thank you, Chamaka. Thank you. So let me even break yours. I'll send it to two. In life, it's good not to judge a book by the cover. Okay, I agree with that. The second thing you are saying is, even if you are hearing negative things about that person, so most of the time I don't like to judge people by what somebody else is saying about them, but I can be wary, but I will still get to know you for myself. So it's so if somebody saying that this person is a killer, I don't want to encounter you, then you now kill me before I now learn that you are really a killer. But I might still not judge you as a killer until I'm certain. So I'll be careful with you because I don't want to find out that you're a killer when I'm in heaven already. You get what I'm saying? But I will not call you a killer until I can, how will I do this now, until I can prove by my own experience, not what somebody said. Because sometimes people judge people wrongly and they want, especially another thing I've learned is that don't hate people on another person's behalf. So I'll say, because I don't like somebody, MK, you must not like this person because I don't. No. Allow MK decide whether to like the person or not. That you don't like the person is your choice. Do you get? That's another thing. So thank you, Chiamaka. Try to come closer because he or she might be an angel in disguise. I have an issue with that angel in disguise. You know why? Why should an angel be disguising? But there might be reasons for that disguise, but that reason has to be a good one. Why should you be disguising as an angel? So sometimes too, the cover is the person, sha. Yeah. Sometimes the person is really the cover. So yes, it depends, because also when we watch Nigerian movies, sometimes they let you see a rich man that pretends to be poor because he wants to know who loves him for him, not for his money. So that might be maybe an example of an angel in disguise that Chiamaka is talking about. So it can work in some instances, Shabo. Yeah. So but sometimes too, somebody's cover is their person. See, I think most of the time what you do is really you, not what you say most of the time. So you can be saying something but your action is another thing. I would rather believe your action, because everybody can say something, anybody can talk good. It's what you do most times that is what is really you. Yeah. Learning their ways. If narcissist or everywhere I go, I'm just saying this narcissist. Hey, have you seen narcissists everywhere today? Oh, this narcissistic behavior or narcissism is really something. Oh, Faye, do you want to talk about it? And Faye was asking on her live what I would do. Thank you, Chich, and thank you, MK. It's a top shot, it's not a dress. Thank you so much, MK. Thank you. So I've been saying this, like I told her that I really don't know what to say, because I don't know if I've experienced narcissism real time. I don't know if I've experienced anybody with that kind of an attitude before. So I don't even know what, I might even need to read about it deeper, because I really just have heard some attributes of them, but I really don't know what it is that somebody would do that will say this person is a narcissist or so. But really, Stacy, I agree with you, because once you have entered life with this kind of a person, if you are not strong-willed, you will just be the one, you will be thinking something is wrong with you when it's not really you, it's that person. You are so right, Chiamaka. Yeah, thank you, MK. So this narcissist, MK, do you have an idea who a narcissist? You guys should, maybe you guys can lecture me a little about a narcissist. Let me have narcissistic people around me. I really don't know. But I just know that if I have a narcissist around me, I might not know you are a narcissist, but that your behavior is bad and I don't like it. I will move, and I don't waste time. I don't even understand, man. Okay, Faye still here. Come and explain this narcissistic. Stacy, come and explain this thing to us. Because when people are talking about it, it looks like those people are very powerful, that they can make you think you are the issue when they are the issue. They will blame you for the see what I'm saying? I didn't even know. She says they will blame you for their wrong. Nobody can blame you for their wrong. Hey. Because I'm also a very strong-willed person. See, I've said it here before now that I'm a person that I can hardly, I take a lot of time to make decisions. Like I can hardly make decision instantly. Any decision I make, I am certain I want to make it, so that when, if it goes wrong or right, I with my full chest accept that I made that decision. So my husband said something recently that he doesn't know why I don't know how to make the no. I don't know how to make instant decision most of the time. Most of the time I want to think about this thing, be sure that I'm to do it. So when I make a decision, you can't come and tell me that that decision is wrong, because it took me time to make that decision. So to change it, it will also take me time. That's why some people tell me you are too strong-willed. Yes, because the few things it has to be very true. Does not mean I'm not open to change. It just means that I will be changing it for something that is superior to it, that is really the truth. You get? So there's also places to unlearn, but now unlearning, and they will blame you for their wrong. There's someone who is too proud of themselves. And but another thing I want to say, I don't know if it's right to say this, because again I don't have experience with that, so I really cannot say. But do you think that a narcissist can only have their way with a person that really do not know who they are, or do not yet have self-esteem? Because I don't know, please Stacy, let me know, do you think so? Because people that really are aware of who they are, they can hardly be cajoled or subdued by somebody else thinking that they are right. The fact that you taking time doesn't mean you made the right. That's what I'm saying, MK. That's what I'm saying now. Yes, that's what I'm saying, MK. That a lot of time, because I'm someone that want to, I don't want to, this thing that they say, had I known, it's not something that I want to experience. I'm too careful to make. That's another reason why. So for someone like me that got married at the age I got married now, you know, some people they got married at 22. When I watch people like Nelo Okeke say she got married at 22, I'm like, okay. When I was young, I thought that I would get married very early. I thought, because I was saying I want to get married early, so I've loved the idea of marriage for a long time. I want to get married early, and I had a lot of beautiful marriages around me, so you even want to get married. So I was saying that when I get married, I wouldn't give birth early. I want to have maybe at least 1 year or 2 to spend with my husband, just the both of us, so that we can get to know ourselves, live alone. So when a child is coming as a distraction, we have built a strong, you know, all these things you tell yourself now. We have built a strong relationship with ourselves, that we can now have a child and our foundation is already solid. You get? Because children can be a distraction sometimes to your home as a couple, and that's why sometimes some men feel like they are being left out. But that's a story for another day. But if I'm correct, let me know, MK and everybody, Stacy. So, but when it was time, when I got to the age, I told myself I will not get into relationship until I'm in 300 level, like my 3rd year, because I can see my 4th year ahead. And now, when I got to my 3rd year, I knew that I was not ready for a relationship, because that I was looking forward to it. I also knew that I didn't want to rush in and rush out. So I was looking forward to a good relationship, a good marriage, but I also knew that I wouldn't rush in with anybody. It had to still be who I am certain was the person. So why am I saying that? I'm saying that to say that this, had I known, I'll make mistake and I'll not be regretting. I didn't want it, so I took my time. And it's not possible. This is my face. I say that is married face. So you need to see me when I was younger. I'm a speck as far as I'm concerned. So it's not that I didn't have people coming. No. At every point in time there was somebody. In fact, my mom used to say that my own is too much. I easily used to throw men away. Chichi, I can see this your proof that you are still here. Thank you, Chichi. Thank you so much. She will be like, you're always throwing people up and down, you and your siblings, people are always selective. I'm like, I'm selective because I want to make the right decision. So I said that to say that I didn't get married the age I want to get married, and so I couldn't wait as I wanted to wait, but at least I got married to someone that I think is reasonable to get married. So what I'm saying is that yes, MK, I know that it's not even a good thing. It's not a good attitude to always be to delay decision making, because you can delay to a fault. You know, there are streams of everything. But I'm just saying that it takes me a lot of time to make decisions because I want to make the right decisions most of the time. Yes. So it does not make it right. That's why there's still room for relearning, unlearning to relearn. But I'm just saying that unlearning, it also means that that thing I'm unlearning has to be proven to be the truth before I unlearn what I have. Do you get? Yeah. I'm loving what you are saying, listening and educating. Thank you so much, MK. Chichi say time took her. What one be time took her again? Yes, you are so beautiful. Thank you, MK. Yes, so me, I know I'm beautiful. MK, don't let me say what I want to say. Let me say what I want to say. That's why we have to do that's why we have to do well now before one dies. Do what, MK? I hope it's not what I'm thinking, MK. Okay. It's possible to, it's necessary to do your will now while you're living. Yes, so do you know another painful thing that I realized? There's no marriage in heaven. No marriage in heaven. No marriage in heaven. So when we marry now, MK, that your husband that if anybody talked about him, you will deal with the person. He will not be your husband in heaven. So enjoy it on earth. So why will I not go enter where I will not enjoy? No. I have to enjoy marriage. Yeah, so because it's only on earth, no marriage in heaven. Chichi says, like willing properties. Chichi, which one be willing properties again? Okay, you're replying MK, right? And she said we should do so why will I marry when I die? And you know that sometimes you can be enjoying marriage on earth that you wish that in heaven it continues, but there's no marriage in heaven, right? There's no marriage in heaven. Hi Tony, good evening, welcome to Tony. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for always coming to join my live. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. How are you today? How are you doing? How is your beautiful wife? How are you doing? How are you guys doing? Chiem, no marriage in heaven, no. No marriage in heaven, no. So enjoy your marriage here on earth. No marriage in heaven, no. Hey, take note. I thought there are men there too in the realms. Chiem, there are men there, but they are not going to be in form of men now. So marriage, you know, they heaven. It's only on earth. So enjoy it on earth because Chiem, I just saw you the other side. Chiem she's running up and down. I'm good, and you? She's fine, thank you. My regards to her, please. My regards to her. Who is live? Is this Sandra? Sandra. Ah, it is well. So Chichi, Uche, Tony, please let me double tap to like. Thank you. MK, the sweet thing that almost everybody here is who married. Who was that person that was there? Stacy Baby Food is also married. I assume. Yes, I think she's married because I have to be doing Baby Food. Enjoy your marriage. No marriage in heaven, no. Chiamaka, are you still here? Is Chiamaka married? Even though you are not married, select a partner knowing that no marriage in heaven. So there is marriage here, and you can it's enjoyable. So you are marrying to enjoy it, not to endure. No. Make una dey stay one place. Let us know where it goes. Let us not mind them. They will go. They will not come. See them now. 10 before you know they are 4. They have all gone. It's okay. We are supporting each other, Sha. That's the idea. Famous. Why are you laughing? Famous. There's no marriage in heaven. No. This one that you are delaying. Quickly marry now. so that you enjoy the remaining time on earth here. When you go to heaven, nothing like marriage. You just be singing hallelujah, hallelujah, up and down, hallelujah, hail the Lord, hail. That's what we'll be singing, worship and praise, no marriage. MK, what about my friend? Like, what are no sex, so why bother going there? Famous. That's the idea of famous. That's why you you see that God loves us now. He made us, created us, and gave us privilege to have this, but in the confines of marriage though. That is why it is advisable to marry. You have to invite me to your wedding, no? Yeah, so it's true, famous. That would be a good one, no? To be in Canada, right? Or Ghana. It depends on who you are marrying, though. Wherever it is, we will all be monitored. We'll enjoy you to money by that time, so we'll fly everywhere and anywhere for a wedding. For famous, for Faye, for Sandra, who again? For K-Cell, would be there. You have you know, people name their tables, alumni, bride's family. That there will be a table there on your wedding day. Famous, are you hearing me? There will be a table on your wedding that will be tagged YouTube friends. Hey, we're gonna storm there. And to be nice, though. Chini, you mean one either? What did Chini say? No sex, so why bother going there? Famous, let me no sex there, but what the experience we are going to have there is going to be something more beautiful than sex, and I hope it's going to be more beautiful. Do you guys know that the idea of sex was to give us an experience of what intimacy can be? That's the idea of sex. Is to make us know that as sweet as this thing, there is something that could be sweeter, but just experience it so that you can know. This is the idea of what having an intimacy with God, being one with God, should look like. So famous, when you even get there, you will not remember sex. You say, I'm here just watching and feeding my baby. Please, my regards to your baby, Shamaka. What is Mabella saying amen to? Mr. Famous, you have to invite me to your wedding. Is Mabella, are you married? If not, Mabella, can't marry. Prepare if you want to marry though, because everybody does not want to marry you. Is if you want to marry fast so that you enjoy marriage now. It's only on earth there is marriage. Mr. Famous, you have to invite, okay. So you are saying when I get to heaven, I will not know my husband, or we will behave like we don't know. Oh, you will know him. You will know him. But you will know him not at the level of knowing him now, like for sex, not really. That's why some people say, even though I've not done deep study about this, but that's why some people say that they just pray that God, the mansion God will give them in heaven should be beside their partner, so they should be boss, or they should be, yes, but you will know him, because that is it. Sex is spiritual, because when you and your husband have been intimate, there's a connection between both of you. So you will see him in heaven, of course, in spirit. You will know his spirit, but spirits don't have sex. Yeah, so you will know him. Uche, don't be scared. Uche is already scared, like, so I'm not my man. You will know him. That's why it's advisable for spouses. My mom used to say something when we were younger. Please let all of us help ourselves to make heaven. Daddy, help me make heaven. Children, help me make heaven. Like, it is in our place to assist our partners. Don't make your partner, as a spouse, you can bring the worst out of your partner, and you can also bring the best. So let's not bring out the worst in our partner that will not make them not make heaven. You will not go to heaven, you will not see them. But really, can you make somebody go to hell and you go to heaven? I don't know. So yeah, let's look forward to making our spouse go to heaven with us, so that we can see them there, because it will be really bad. Another thing I used to think is, when I get to heaven, So peradventure I know somebody that didn't make heaven, will I remember, will I remember to say that maybe I'm not seeing this person? And automatically when you don't see somebody in heaven, you know where they are. So I don't know how it's going to, but I just hope that everybody that I know will make heaven, because it will be so sad, like so sad. So Uche, calm down. Famous, I'm crying because I will not get that thank you for reminding me. I have to be doing this because I will not get that thank you for reminding me. I have to, MK, what do you mean by that? I'm laughing. I don't understand what you said though. Yeah? Shut down. Yes, so I think plenty messages have got. Uche, my husband got to see me, or else we will die again. Then no, MK, you know him. He will know you. Then let me convert to Muslim so I can get 72 virgins. That's the thing. I don't believe that. There's no. That's the thing. It's when you now die, you now realize that there is no virgin anywhere. No virgin anywhere. And it's even amazing. Do you know it's funny? The same Muslims that marry plenty wives here, they still want to die and go and meet more wives. Who are the more you are going to meet there? In heaven? Story for the gods. No wife in heaven. We will shut the wedding. We will shut. Famous, I hope you are ready for us. We are going to shut that place down by God's grace. Like, Famous, rest. Lisa, there's nothing beautiful than sex, I beg. Don't worry, MK. That's the thing. Sex you know now. You know sex now. But it's because you know it. There are things you don't know. You can't relate. Then when we get to heaven, MK, I'm going to ask you, MK, do you want to live here and go back to the earth for sex? In fact, you will not even hear that question. Have you seen anybody that goes to heaven and wants to come back? Jehovah, Famous, 72 what? MK, imagine, he must see me. Yes, now, children, you know, Muslims say when they go to heaven, they would, they'll give in 72 wives, virgins or something. Yes, so, who? I am, who? I didn't get that, Mabella. You say you are married. Even, Famous, Mabella is very nice lady. MK, you are joining Famous with Mabella, with Sandra. Even if you don't see me, I will see him over there in heaven. He will see you now. Yes, Uche, or else we will face court here. Chini, I will force to see him in the realms. Yes, so MK, how much better. Lisa, what will make me and my husband die together? MK, if you ask me, now who I go ask? I don't know. Just tell God that's what you want. But do you really want that? But just tell God this is what you want. There are people that died with their spouses now. People like Mouse Moro of Blessed Memories. Oh, Mabella, much love. Hi, Mabella. I am now calmed. Why are you calm? Okay, because you see your husband. You really love your husband. You are an MK. They will do as if they don't know man. See them now. Chinyerem. It's me, Chinyerem, tell you that I like man. See these two people. They are soliciting for husbands in heaven. What energy will we give God every day? It's not about this guy, it's worship, brother. It's not your flesh, so it's not about energy then. Sha. Hey, Uche. Mabella, hey, Luisa. Luisa, you have died before because you know what's going on there. MK, no now. MK, no. I will go back, Luisa. Hello, everyone. Hi, Eagles Corner. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining. MK, all these things are in the Bible now. Hi, Eagle. Hi, MK. Okay. Even angels came down to have sex with humans and never returned. I want me to go to heaven and remain celibate, please. Okay. Famous, or your lower, you're on your own. You see, angels came from heaven and returned and didn't return. They had sex with humans. Okay. And what happened to them? If you make someone not to go to heaven, you will not go to heaven as well. Yes, so Chiamaka, I agree with you. You will not. Yes, Famous. Famous. Ego is laughing at Famous. Famous, you have a point there actually, but those angels that did that, why did they do it? It's just like when a man will be in the house with a very beautiful wife, enjoying marriage, but he will still go out, and by just seeing one girl with the lucky body shape, does he stay there with the lady? Not really. He wants to go back to his wife. That's what happened to those angels. but unfortunately for them, they couldn't go back because they have been violated. But if you ask them, they really wanted to go back, but they just have lost. Itude. What's that? Yours? Hi Chichi Merity, good evening, welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing, ma? How are you today? How was your day? Well, I've left the topic of today. We have entered angels and going to heaven and marriage. Please, if you have something you want to share, Famous, what's the experience? Do you have any experience you have had or learned from that you like to share? I'm speechless. I need to be doing this more often because I die since I cannot do it today. MK, I don't understand you. MK, MK, I support you if you think that you really miss it. After you're married, you have the legal obligation to do so. Famous. Sex is good. Yes, it's good, Famous. It's good. Thank you, sis. Hanging in there. Okay, my regards to everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Do you have any experience you'd like to share with us that you have learned in this time of life that you have? We'd like to know. And also we're having a conversation. Please, how did you even get to this heaven, sex and marriage issue? How did we get there? I really don't know how we came. Hi Chichi. Hi Chichi. Good to meet you here. Uche, please no. What did Uche say? I'm sure Famous took something this evening. No, Famous didn't take anything. It's really, that's what it is. And when you hear Famous spoke about his most embarrassing moment, leave Famous alone. Okay, there's no opportunity for that there. In fact, it will not even come to your mind. So it's here that you can cheat and find his reaction. So do it here now. Do you get? You can't cheat there. You can't cheat there now. Luisa, it's because I asked about the will and it started. Okay. Okay. MK. You're always the one bringing. You're always the conversation starter about these things. But it's okay. It's good. It's a good one. So yeah. So enjoy it while it lasts here, but enjoy it the right way. Me, it will come in my mind. Famous, it won't. You have no idea. Do you know it's only the flesh that can think of that? Only your flesh can think of sex. When you are not a spirit, that will know. Like I was on Sandra's live one day. Hi, the Franklin family. Good evening. How are you? Thank you so much. She says, I have, okay, you're telling us something you have learned. Oh, thank you so much. She said, I have learned people will always move on in life no matter what happens. Yeah, very true. Very true. In this life, people will always move on. Like, even the people you thought would never be able to move on, as much as they summon courage and the day just continues to go, day, night, tomorrow comes another day, they move on eventually. Really, thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much. So we have somebody saying here, I'd like to know what you think. He's saying that, I don't know what we discussed, I can't remember what MK said that led to this, but I was advising them that there is no marriage in heaven, so they should enjoy their marriages here on earth. And I was telling those that are not married to go and marry if they want to, because it's only on the earth that you can enjoy marriage. In heaven, nothing like marriage. So somebody is saying that, how come now? So there will be nothing like sex in heaven. I said, you will not even think of, what do you mean sex? No. So I'm trying to say that it's only the flesh that knows what sex is. And that is why in the natural, sex is what is mostly known to be called intimacy. But that when God created sex, it was to demonstrate what is an idea. It's not even close. It's just an idea of trying to explain to us what intimacy with God is, what being one with God. So you man and woman to do that. So they're saying sex is the sweetest thing. They say yes, because it's on earth. When you leave the earth, you are not going with this body, so you don't need sex at that point. And somebody said that he will remember sex when he gets there. I'm like, you will not even think it. So I was on Sandra's live one time and she was saying that when she goes to heaven, she wants to ask Eve what is her problem, what Eve's problem was. That why would Eve subject all of us to this by eating the fruit? And where was even Adam when Eve was? And I'm like, when you get to heaven, you will not remember that question. It will be irrelevant. Very. So what will you be asking Eve when you have left here? You want to ask her what the issue is to come back here. You will not remember those things. So that's what I think. Oh, come on, yes. Why are you like this? So Louisa, you mean when you die, that's all? That's not all. When you die, a lot other things happens, but not what's with the flesh. Not really. It's your spirit that goes to heaven. So what your spirit wants then is fellowship with God, because you are living here to heaven with God full time. So it's fellowship, it's worship, beautiful scenery, beautiful experience. That sex. You will not think of. You will not even think about it. Lafala, what are you guys talking about? Teaching Merity. What I just finished is what we're talking about. No need to bat again. What are you batting? What are you betting, MK? You are not going with this flesh. This flesh will be in the coffin. It will be decaying, useless. Do you get? So what are you batting? I'm not batting anything. Louisa, what are you drinking? It is it agbo? It's not agbo. It's vitamin C. It's vitamin C I put in water. Yeah, I see. I will see Mary and go after her because she's still, or she had a baby after Jesus. Okay, I will see Mary and go after her because she's still what? Or she had a baby after Jesus. I don't understand what you said, Famous. I don't understand the second. Okay, because she's still a virgin, or she had a baby after Jesus. Of course, she had other children after Jesus. She was only a virgin to give birth to Jesus, but after Jesus, she had other children. I haven't learned that people at work. Okay, I haven't learned that people at work are not your friends. Or you have learned, Chichi Meriti, I think you are trying to say that I have learned that people at work are not your friends. Wow. Why do you say that? What made you come to this conclusion? I'd like to hear it. Famous, if you do that, God will keep you where if he does what? Yes, my target is Zacchaeus. Why he took the let me leave me this night too. Why he took the taxpayers' money. Hi Chichi. Hi Chirem. After death, judgment, straightforward. Then Chichi, we will be enjoying no. That's where PDD, Bob Marley, and all those prostitutes will be. It will be fun. Famous, you're entitled to your opinion, though. I don't think they are there. Anybody that is there now is having fun. I don't think so. According. Okay. How about Famous? I'm only laughing here tonight. You guys are well prepared today. As in, prepared to Famous MK. Chiem is even still Famous and MK. Together with Sandra the other day, turned the Jenny's life to something else. So I'm not surprised that Famous and MK is here today and they've turned this life to something else. But that is why we have them. We love them like that. I have learned. Okay, yes, you have learned that people at work are not your friends. Are you saying that you can't have any friend at work? I will understand why you are saying that. When you go to work. Exactly. So I believe what you have said something, because again, you are going to work, you are going for work. Go and work, right? Because I've seen some people, they are working, maybe working for you or with you, and they want to. Human beings are something else. Maybe because you are lenient or because you just want to be normal with them, they are forgotten that their main priority here is work, and they are only looking for other entitlements that might not be theirs. So I get what you are saying, Chichi Meriti. So let me try and rephrase it and let me know if I'm correct. You are at work to work, not there to make friends. Your colleagues are your colleagues and not your friends, unless you now find a friend in a colleague, because it's possible to also now meet somebody at work and the person becomes a friend beyond a colleague. Yes, it's possible, but not everybody in your office or everybody you work with or say hello hi to has become friend automatically. I think I have issue with people that make friends anyhow, carelessly. I don't know, it has its benefits, but I have issue with someone that have plenty friends. It's good to be friendly, but when everybody can be called your friend, like everybody's a call for you, then something is also wrong. Yeah, thank you for sharing. I agree with you. I agree with you. You have work to work. Don't be forming closeness to people that are not necessarily wanting to be close to you. Don't go and now be feeling entitled. You are here to work. If you are giving some benefits, appreciate it, but don't take it as something that you want or something that should be given to you, because really it isn't. Famous, they're enjoying there. Solomon and David are in heaven and there's no sex. Please, what are you telling me? There's no sex. Famous. Laugh at the sex will be spiritual. Famous. Mary Magdalene is still there, single. Famous is something. Enjoyment with 5-degree burns. I don't know. Famous. Don't mind Famous. He knows what he's saying now. Famous is MK's brother. They know what they are saying. They just want to come from another angle. You can approach her when you meet her. MK will just corner her on one side. This heaven, you will die before going to heaven. We are not dying now. Chiamaka. Exactly, Chiamaka. This heavens, you will. That's what I'm telling them. That's what I was telling them before they brought this topic now. Chiamaka, I was just advising them that we are fully on earth now. We that are married should enjoy marriage on earth, because there's no marriage in heaven. So my point was, as long as you are here now, you are married, enjoy it. If you are not married, you look forward to get married. Marry fast, because we are not going to be here forever. So the earlier you get married, the longer you can enjoy marriage on earth, because no marriage in heaven. I don't know why they are now focusing on the heaven, that I'm saying that they are not ready to go yet, because they think that they can continue what they enjoy here in heaven. Not really. Some things are for here, other things are for heaven. She must be good with 30-30 position. Famous. Who is the she? Mary Magdalene. Not everyone is your friend. Yes, not everyone is your friend. Some friends, they are monitoring spirit. Exactly, Mandela. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I have issues. Before you can become a very good friend, I have to, I don't know, but everybody, some people are very, very friendly. Like, they are friendly, which is a good attribute, but to a fault also. There should be limit to some things. That would be so simple, because she was already a prostitute and famous. Okay. MK. Mabella, they are not monitoring my spirit, but they are really good friends. Yes, you might have good friends now. She's just saying that there are some friends that are monitoring spirit. It will be a different kind of fun. Yeah, so a different level of fun. I heard somebody once say something, that when you hear people say they go to heaven and come back, that is laughing at them, that who goes to heaven and want to come back. Do you believe that, guys? Do you believe that? Do you believe that anybody that has gone to heaven and have come to tell us that they went to heaven, no, but maybe God gave them a second chance to come to the earth? To whom I don't have a question. I don't have an answer for that, because I'm not sure. So I don't want to be saying that people that die and come back are lying. Not really. I don't know. That's why I'm asking the question. Do you really think? Because the person's argument was that, do you think you can go to heaven and want to come back to this earth? You will not want to come back. I understand that. But also, are you saying that most of the people that say they go to heaven, that go and come back, I think most of them is hell they went to. Why is MK laughing? It's hell most of them went to. And they had maybe a second chance to come to tell us how hell is, and why God gave the opportunity to come back to the earth. I don't really know. But what do you think? Do you think heaven is somewhere you go and you want to come back? And even when you go to heaven and come back, it's not because you chose to come back. Maybe God has told you, my dear, it's not your time to come here now. You have work to do on earth. That's a different case, actually. But I really don't know. Who went and came back? Chichi Merity. I don't know. You know, there are some people that have funny stories. You know, online and everything you see. This one will say, I went to heaven, I went to heaven. I really don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I can't say I believe or I don't believe. MK, imagine God kick us out of private space. Wow. Famous. The private space, what do you want to do there? Famous. What do you want to do in the private space? Famous. Me and Mary Magdalene. Oh, kicks 2 of you. I promise you don't want to be kicked out of heaven. Famous. Who went and came back? I don't know, my sister. Laugh at that. Then they came back and lied to us. Did they lie? I don't know if they lied. Different people. Some people have gone to hell. Come and explain how they experienced hell. And like there's one I watched one time. The lady was a child of God, but she was raped and then she wanted to abort. And she said that this is what she said. She said that she already felt that she shouldn't abort that child, and that if she aborted it she would die, but she just thought it was just a thought, because she couldn't experience the shame of having a child from rape. From raid, sorry, God, you two people should not do this wrong thing. From raid, so she was raided, guys. I'm saying RAPE, but I'm saying raid because of YouTube's guidelines. So she said she felt something tell her that if she tried that she was going to die, but that she went ahead to do it, and then she died and went to hell. And she narrated her experience there, and she said that God gave her another chance to come to tell people what she experienced. That was what she said. So it's not everybody that dies that goes to heaven, really. In fact, I think I've heard more stories about people that went to hell and came back than heaven and came back. But I really don't know if they are truth or not. We will see Mary Magdalene and Zacchaeus, my crush. Zacchaeus, the crush, MK. No one wants to come back. Exactly. They are in coma at the heaven gate. Once you enter inside that gate, no going back. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it means even at the gate they can see God, right? But God will say it's not your time to come in, go back to the earth. Thank you, Uche Chuks Jare. I'll be making that mistake here. I just pray that they don't give me any issue. But last is just to remove this video. I don't believe it. Famous, don't believe it. My brother, it is, we heard it, guys. So I really cannot say I believe or I don't believe. One thing I've learned in life is, in fact, there was a time in my life, somebody can be lying to me, but it's your lie, right? It doesn't remove money from my pocket. So if you are lying to yourself, for yourself. As long as that lie is not going to change my decision that I'm making as regards my life, whether you lie, whether you say the truth, it's your conscience. So, or you're on your own. Yeah, so I really don't know. I can't say I really believe it though. Heaven and hell, please, we will enjoy here and here. We'll enjoy what? Here and hell. No, I'm not. Did they enjoy hell, MK? I think you made a mistake though. Anyway. So guys, thank you so much. Nobody else is sharing their experience, right? Please, we'll enjoy. Heaven is too small for all of us, so definitely some need to go to MK. Heaven is not too small for us. Who said that? Where did you see that, MK? Heaven is not small. Sometimes I think this earth is heaven and the hell. No, not really. Yes. So people experience heaven on earth. People experience hell on earth. But this is not the heaven or the hell originally. No, that one is after death. Like Chirem said, after judgment, you now go to the real place forever, like indefinite. Do you know, sometimes I now think, I'm like, I was not thinking, I'm like, does God really mean this forever? Will people really have gnashing of teeth forever? Like they'll be in that pain forever? Or somewhere in his heart he knows that he might forgive them, but he's not telling us? But really, he says his word is yea and amen. So his word, he doesn't lie. So it means he means it. That's another reason why nobody should want to go there, because imagine that kind of sufferness forever. God help us, please. Sometimes I think, okay, yeah, they are at the gate. Once you enter, either heaven or hell, no going back. Okay. Chiamaka says that is the gate of either heaven or hell. Once you enter there, no going back. God is all knowing, so he knows who will go to heaven and hell already. So wasting time, he should come now. Famous. I used to have, I don't think I want to talk about this one, because I don't know where to start or how to talk about this thing, because I used to be very bothered when I was young about this thing Famous just said, that God already knows the end from the beginning. And then Bible talks about how he said there were two children in Rebecca's womb, Isaac and Jacob. Abi Esau and Isaac, maybe they call them whatever. Okay, yes, one of them name was just changed later, so it's Isaac and Jacob. So he loved one and hated one. But my mind has been changed actually, because really I don't believe now that God knows who will go to heaven or who will go to hell. So what are we doing every time? Not really. I think it's just that he knows the end from the beginning. It's not necessarily individually. No. Let me not say rubbish. But I'm just trying to say that he made a choice for us, put us here to make decisions. So what he knows is that there is an end, which is a heaven and a hell. But I don't think he knows who and who will be there, because it is based on our decisions who will be in heaven or who will be in hell at the end. That's what I think. I don't think that he knows. No. Because last, whatever we do here, there is no force. We made our decision to do it. He knows everything, but your actions are still your choice, because he gave us permission here. So he knows everything, yes, but he has still given me permission to change or decide what I want to do. So as much as I have a choice to make, he only made systems in place, put systems in place, patterns in place. So as long as a man and a woman sleep together, they will give birth. He has put that in place. Yeah. So every other thing rotates around it. Just imagine everything you do. God is no. He has put systems in place, so be acting, but those systems are in place that will either give you the right thing or the wrong things and make your decisions. So that's why it says I have put before you life and death. So choose. So it's in our hands to choose whichever one we want to do. So if you choose that you will not go to hell, you will not go to hell by your decisions. He doesn't know who will change or who will not change. He knows you as you are now. But your tomorrow. So, there's something else tell people, yes, God knows you, Famous. He knows me. Because he knows everybody and his thoughts for everybody is good. But I can decide I don't want that good God has for me. I want bad, and he will not force me. He will not. Because in the first place, he could have made every one of us good people to serve him. No need to say choose whether you want. No. He gave us the choice. So I died for you, but choose whether you want to serve me or not. Thank you, Chiamaka. They have diverted the thing. MK and Famous, they always know how to do this. Most of Famous self today is I think this is the longest Famous I've stayed on my life because of this topic. But people should not turn me to evangelist to now be saying what I'm not even sure of. But I think that is it. God knows the end. The end is good. But we, by our actions, can pervert that end. So when people say that God knows the end, it means that end must happen. It must happen, but not necessarily with you. So if God has a good for me and I decide to kill myself today, somebody else will come in this position to fulfill that good. It doesn't have to be me. So the position remains the same, but the person or the people that will fulfill it can change. Yeah, so that's what I think. I think I've done an hour 50 minutes already, so I have few minutes to 2 hours. Please guys, I think we should make this 16 likes, so we need 4 more likes to go. I pray that I get that 4 more likes before I go. Yeah, so that's all. This thing should be topic for another day, because it's deep, and a lot of it I'm not even certain that I am in the position to answer them as much as I would have wanted to. It's like sending the angels to Sodom and Gomorrah. He already knew what was happening there, so why send the angels to verify? He didn't send them to verify you. He sent them to go and destroy the place. No verification. No verification. Famous. He didn't send them to verify. He sent them to go and destroy the land. That was why he told them to first remove Lot and his family from there. But their job from where they were going was to go and destroy. It's not verifying. No. God doesn't verify. He sees from where he is. He's not verifying. Those things in the Bible will limit God. What things famous? Nothing limits God. Nothing can limit him, because even the Bible was written by his instruction. It's just that everything in the Bible is not a doctrine. The Bible was written for different things. Some part of the Bible is for reproof, like the Bible also says. Some part was for correction. Some part is for reproof. Some parts are also, so it's not everything in the Bible that is a doctrine that you should do. Some parts was just to show you a pattern. Some of the stories in the Bible were not even necessarily real stories. They were just illustrations of some things that happened to learn from. So the Bible that I say now, whether it's negating or in line with God, is written by God for a purpose. So not everything in the Bible is to be pursued, and that's why not everything is a doctrine. Because when you say, for instance, women should not wear trousers, while in the Bible it is not even written that at those days it was trousers that men wore. You get? So yes, different things are written in the Bible for different purposes. So the question is, what I'm reading now, is it for the purpose of what I'm reading it? Is there something to learn there? Is this something to obey as a doctrine? Like Jesus washed feet of his disciples. Do we wash feet of people now? Not really, because he didn't make it a doctrine that we must do. He didn't say you must do this, if not, no. So really, it's just for somebody to be helped by God to read and understand the Bible. If not, confusion will be in place. That's why we cannot even read the Bible without God helping us, because if not, you read it with your normal head most of the time. Confusion, bass. Also, from my side, I should go and read it again. Okay, I'll read it again. But I'm so sure that he didn't tell them to go and check. Even if he told them to go and check, it's not because he didn't know what happened. It's because he's telling them to confirm he's destroying them. But really, no confusion, because even the same God that sent them to go check is telling the other angels to go and take Lot and his family away from there before you destroy it. So it was already certain that I was going to destroy it. It was already certain. Oh really? You finished earlier? I worked every Friday because I finished early on Fridays, so I'm home. Oh nice. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for staying. You made my life interesting today actually. You and MK. People have came to bring every part of the life to life, and I'm grateful. I'm back. Was having an online administration. Oh, thank you so much, Nana. Thank you. How was the administration? How did it go? I guess it's a singing administration, right? I guess it's a singing administration. How did it go? Was it saved online? Is it Instagram or YouTube? This is something we can watch. Thank you so much. New people should come. Where is my KSL? KSL said he was on holiday today, so he's supposed to have been able to be here. Or the holiday has become so sweet. He said he was going for, what do they call it now? Was it fishing or something? Maybe he's still enjoying from, because of course in the US it's not night yet. So new people should come and give me this 4 thumbs up. Let me go and rest though. It was Telegram. Oh wow, Telegram. Okay. very great. I can imagine, no, it will go great. It will. Nice, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Music ministers. I used to think that I was going to be in music field when I was younger. I liked singing. I still like to sing, but I didn't have the opportunity to be in the choir when I wanted to. I think the only time I remember that I sang in my life, or that I was in the choir, is when I was in secondary school. I was in the boarding house, so I had the opportunity to be in the choir. When I left school, because where I stayed was very far from our church, I couldn't meet up with rehearsals. I remember going for rehearsals once, and I got home late, and my father just told me, no, not again. Because really, when you go for rehearsal and you finish late and you get home late, the pathway to the house was mostly lonely, night, no Nigeria and no light. If you are raped, what will you say you went for night rehearsal? That thing, that was his mindset. So he was like, no, he doesn't want me to continue that rehearsal if it's night. So I should find a team where I can be a part of their meetings that is during the day, so that is more, which I agree. Even though then I was not happy about it, but I agreed. And then I couldn't join the choir. When I now went to the university, that I now was able to join the choir as I would have wanted. 2 weeks into attending that particular church, because when I went to school, I was going to visit different churches to find the one that I was going to really stay with. And then when I visited one particular church, I just stayed there because I just enjoyed it. So I didn't see the need to be jumping about. I stayed there, and then 2 weeks after, the pastor just met me that I should come and become a cell leader. And I told him that no, I want to join the choir. I was like, no, that my gifting will be more utilized in the choir. Sorry, in the cell system. So I should come and be teaching people about God, helping people. And that was how. Nana, thank you so much. See how Nana is whining me. You are doing like your mom, MK. But thank you. So, and that was how I became a cell leader. From being cell leader, I became a leader in the church. I couldn't now be in the choir. So I didn't have opportunity to sing, to ever join the choir. And after then, I never had the ginger to join the choir again, because I now felt like I will now start to buy outfits now, plenty outfits, because the choir that I was going to be able to join were already very big choirs that they already have plenty outfits. So I will start buying outfits, and I just thought, okay, so I'll now be singing every Sunday. I wear uniform. So I just lost the drive for joining the choir, but I still love to sing. I still love to see people sing. Yeah. I should have stayed, right? My sister. So now, I don't even know what I just sing. Whether I'm singing the right thing or not, I sing. But I know that I have a nice voice. I think I do, but it's not cultured. It's not trained. It's not. I couldn't have been in the choir. So yeah. But it's nice to see people that sing for God, love worship. I love worship. Hey, when I was younger, my dad, he would be like, are you washing plates or you are singing? I'm washing plates, I'm singing. In fact, if I want to work now, I need music to give me morale. Like when music is on, I can do all the work. I will clean, I will wash, I would cook with music. It's now said that I really don't have music on my phone. I don't understand why. Before, my dad would say, it looks like when you go to exam hall, they should just give you music. I'm like, if I had music in the exam hall, and that's how much I like singing. So yeah, I celebrate your grace. And in fact, I think I'm going tonight to go and listen to most of your songs. I don't know if I've been listening to. I know I've seen your music list, but I think I need to intentionally go listen. No, I love music. I love music. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Nana. Nana came first. Thank you, Nana. Thank you, Esther. Esther came very briefly. Thank you, MK. Thank you, Chinyere. Thank you, Famous. MK, why are you laughing? Thank you, Uche. Thank you, Mabella. Thank you, Christy. Mary T. Thank love of my life or something like that. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Chiamaka Eziako. Thank you, everyone that stepped here today. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. It's always fun discussing with you guys, and that's why I know that even when I become monetized, I will still be coming live. Maybe not every day, of course, not every day. But I will still be coming live. I will try, because it's different. It's different from sit down video. I'm talking to the camera and I'm saying nonsense. On live, you are more composed because you are aware that people are watching you as you are saying it. Yeah, so thank you all so much. Thank you, Luisa. Lovely topics. Thank you so much, Mabella. I really appreciate you for staying this far. MK, why this Awinki? What did I do, MK? Luisa will be monetized soon in Jesus' name. MK, amen. Let me not dampen this faith. Yeah. No, amen. But MK, I just moved past 500 WH, so I trust God because a miracle can happen. I can just post one video that will just go boom. Yeah, so it's very possible. I don't doubt that. Yeah, but I trust God for speed. I trust God for help because I just realized that yes, I started YouTube this year, but it's almost 6 months already. So I have just 6 months to 1 year. And I was praying to and said, God, I don't want to hear that 365 comes and they'll not remove my work. Never, ever will that happen. Because I can't labor in vain. No. So yeah, miracle can happen. And for every one of us also, I even think that is the way we should grow. That's the part I believe to 4K watch hours, even though there are plenty parts. But I would love if it's just one of my videos that goes viral, and from that I get my 4K watch hours, and from that I get people who watch other videos that I've had before. Because believe me, when one of your video goes viral, the people that watched that video and have liked it will now go back to your former contents that it looks like nobody's watching now. Those contents will now grow because they will now realize that, oh, there's somebody that's saying this. I need to go see other of her works. And that is the encouragement for us to make effort to post quality videos, because that they are not being watched now does not mean that they will not be watched later. So post it, put quality in it, do it, post it, people will watch it. Once people have recognized your person and have liked what you are giving, they would look forward to watching every other thing that you have done. So whatever we are posting now is not in vain. Thank you, MK, for that prayer. You too, you'll be monetized very soon. Already you have a very good spirit, you have a very good community. Yeah, so you too, you'll be monetized very soon. Everyone here, Uche Troops, will be monetized soon. Mabella, every YouTuber here. Yes, we will all grow together. We will not look back to say, one person did not follow. No. We will all go together by God's special grace. That's the idea. And do you know what happened, MK? Today when I was in live, when Sonia came, while we were appreciating Sonia, while we were hailing Sonia and thanking her, do you know what I realized? That all of us here, most of us here, for myself, for you, for Chinyerem, Famous, who else? Panta, we all met on Sonia's live. So if apart from what Sonia taught us, she built a family on YouTube, but she doesn't know. Because I know that all of us now that we are rallying around every one of us, most of us met on Sonia's live. So the live was beyond teaching us YouTube, but also she connected most of us, and now we are here. We didn't just connect with me. Please connect and connect. One people are connected and they've gone. They don't even know who they connected with. But now we were still connected, watching each other. And so yeah, she's a blessing, and I can't wait to be a blessing to Sonia also. Thank you so much, guys. Let me go, because this lady, when she starts to talk, she's quiet. When she starts to talk, she tends to talk too much. Yeah, it all started from Sonia. I met almost everybody here on Sonia's live. Guys, I used to be a very quiet person, very shy when I was younger. But there's something I also learned, that when a person is quiet, when they now begin to talk, there's a tendency to overtalk. Do you realize that also? Or it's just me? So yes, you need to talk, you need to come out from the shy space, but you also have to have a balance, not to now overtalk. Hi UK Delish, good evening, welcome, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the live. How are you today? Please talk. I like you when you are talking. MK. You like it when I'm talking. You might like it, but for some other people, might be this girl. You talk too much. You talk too much. You talk too much. But you know the truth about it is that there are some places I will still enter that I will not talk, because when I talk is when I'm talking about something I'm passionate about and I love. Every other thing, I don't talk too much. I might not even talk at all. Thank you, UK Delish, for joining. Thank you so much. Did you see the poll? Do you have anything to share with us? I'm actually rounding up, but I just need to get to 20 likes, even though it's not a must, because I can't sit there now for another 30 minutes because I need to get 20 likes. Not really. I've had a nice time on July and I'm fine. But thank you so much for joining. UK Delish, you're a YouTuber now, right? Right? How come you don't have a blue jacket? Please, I need to know so I can give you the blue. I'm not eating, no. I'm waiting to eat after this live. That's late eating now. I have to stay awake. Even though most times I'm awake till 12, 1, sometimes 2. So, yeah, so UK Delish, welcome. We're talking about something we have learned in life that we think we can share. Like, from your experience, majorly. Something you have learned from life that give me, I'm still a small. They all of us are small YouTubers, so we are all small YouTubers. Have you seen big YouTubers doing live? Most of them don't, but I'll be part of the first big YouTuber that will still be doing live. Thank you so much. Please guys, let's connect. If you have not connected with UK Delish, please do connect with her. And also, UK Delish, you can screenshot. Everyone on blue jacket here is a YouTuber, but I advise that we don't connect from here, because now I realize it's not just when we connect back immediately that YouTube removes the connection. I think now they have the algorithm to link connections from live stream, so it's advisable that you screenshot their names and later go search them and watch their video, like, comment, and then subscribe. So it will be them that maybe you saw them somewhere and then you search for them, you watch the video, you like what you saw, that's why you subscribe. But if you go from here directly, most times YouTube yanks those subscriptions and then they're not there any longer. So please, let's connect with you. I will confirm after this live that I'm connected with you, because I've seen you on somebody else's live before. But if I'm not, I will sure connect after the live. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. So UK Delish, before I go, while I'm waiting for 4 more people to UK Delish, you have not have you liked the live? If you have not, please double tap to like. Thank you. Do you have anything you want to share with us? Do you have something you have learned in this life that you have been? You might not be very old, but all of us are young. But there's something you must have learned that you learned by your own experience that you might like to share. Please, let's hear you. Thank you, dear. You're welcome. Okay, Uche Chuk says she will connect after the live. Thank you, Uche. Louisa, talk about life. As you were saying, use yourself as an example. I like where you talk on that. MK, what about life? What? So sometimes I really do not know what to talk about until there's something leading to it. So, myself, life. How many life have I lived, MK? Do you have any area, MK, that you want me to talk about? I don't. I'm part of those people that are boring. You know what it means to be boring? So that's the beauty of having diverse kinds of people, because I'm somebody that can be in my shell or in my house. Sometimes I don't come down. Like, I can't remember going out of this house today. Did I come out yesterday? I didn't. Did I come out day before yesterday? Day before yesterday was 3rd. Sorry, today is 4th, right? 2nd. When I came out from this house last on the 1st. On the 1st, and today is 4th, when I went for a couple's hangout. That was when I came out of this house last. After then, I've not come out. So I can be like that indoors. That's why when I have some outings, yes, I'm happy to go, but I don't want to be out every time. Occasionally. So I'm kind of boring as a woman growing up. Growing up as a woman, So the few things I've learned as a woman growing up, I mentioned like 3 or 4 of them at the beginning of this life, where I talked about people that just want to, there's some people that expect a lot from you when you know that they don't deserve that much from you. And I used the example of one time I stayed with a family, and then the woman was expecting me to act or relate with her like my mother, and in my mind, you are not my mother. And I think that if you were doing like my mother or behaving like my mother, I'll be able to reciprocate to you like a mother. But you are not, you are not acting like my mother, you are not doing the things my mother does. So why do you demand the attention, the affection I give to my mom? Yeah, that's one thing I also learned. There's another thing I've learned growing up as a lady, that at every phase of life, enjoy every phase of life, because you cannot go back. You can't go back. So because I remember when I was in school, I went to a boarding house. I think I remember talking about that on my channel one time on this live. I said I attended a boarding house from GS1, like throughout my secondary. Thank you, Uche. Good night. Thank you so much. Throughout my secondary, tertiary institution, secondary, I was in the boarding house totally. So I couldn't wait to leave the boarding house. But when I left finally, there were some things I missed. So what I'm just saying, it's not like I wanted to go back, but I wish I had lived that season to the best of my ability. So this is another thing I've learned, and I will advise that every phase you are, even though you are not happy to be in that phase, get everything that you can get from that phase before you leave, because you will not go there again. Once you have left that phase of life, you will not go back there. You have moved forward, and nobody wants to go back. So the only thing that can make you think back and be excited are the experiences you had, the memories. Those are the things that will make you happy about the past. I will advise that you take advantage of the season, enjoy the season, even when it's not looking palatable. Look for something good there. So for instance, MK, you must have been on my live when I spoke about it, but maybe if you are not, let me read it. So I don't know if you remember the day. Good night, Uche. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. My regards to everyone. So I'm in Lagos right now, and Lagos is one of it. Love you too, UK Delish. Thank you so much. Lagos is somewhere I didn't want to ever stay. I was born in Lagos, but I don't know, for those of you outside Nigeria, you might not know about Lagos, but in Nigeria, Lagos is the busiest state. In Nigeria, Lagos is the busiest, the most populated, maybe the most industrious. Because why is it populated? Because there are a lot of things happening here, and I'm here because when I finished school, I looked for a job, and most of all the jobs that I was getting were in Lagos. Bye, Mabella. Good night. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Have a great night. So I told myself that I never want to live in Lagos. So I was born here, but my dad moved us from Lagos when I was in secondary school. We moved to another city in Nigeria called Ibadan. Ibadan is saner, calmer. Though people that are born in Lagos will say Ibadan is a slow state, but I'd rather be there and be sane. Lagos is a place that you run after everything. You want to, at the junction, you run for bus. You can't be so it's for fast people. Anyway, I was saying I never want to be in Lagos. So when my dad moved us from Lagos as young people, he said he didn't want his children to grow in this kind of an environment. And he also had some states in Nigeria that he said he didn't want his children to grow, just because of the toxic habits that happened there. Anyway, I'm in Lagos now. So I'm just saying that some things I said never to happen to me, but thank God, because I'm happy here now. Why? Because I'm married and I'm in Lagos. I love my husband, I love my family, but why I'm enjoying Lagos is because I don't have to experience Lagos every time. I just said that I came out of the house 3 days ago last. So I don't have the experience of when I was still working. I go out every day, experience traffic, meet with people, different kind of people. You come back, you are used up to wake up again to run. Do you get like UK life? UK Delish, where are you? Where are you? My sister, Lagos. No, no, no. Anyway, so I'm just saying that. But if I wasn't in Lagos, I wouldn't have stayed with the family I stayed with, and that family I stayed with, where I'm saying that there are some kind of expectations. I wanted that season to pass very fast. So because my parents were in Ibadan and I got a job in Lagos, I had to come to Lagos and I had to stay with a family that we knew when we were still in Lagos. So I stayed there, but I couldn't wait for that time to pass. I didn't stay there as a help, so it's not like they were beating me. Not really, I was an adult, but see, there is no place like home really. I just didn't, even though I enjoyed some part of that house, I enjoyed, but you know when you want to leave a phase. But what I'm saying is that if I didn't have that phase, even though I wanted to leave that phase, if I didn't have that phase, if I didn't come to stay in that place, I might not have met my husband now. And the exposure I had in that place made me to be able to stay where I'm staying now. Like this life I'm living, I didn't experience it in my parents' house. So if I had not come to stay with that family, get to know how big men behave, get to know how big men act and run, I will not be able to have been, I will learn it because I would have still be able to marry my husband, but I will not have learned something that I learned there. So I'm saying that even though you are in a situation that might not be palatable, there are some things to learn from that situation. That's just what I'm saying. All this my talk here and there is to say that wherever you are in life, even when it's not palatable, there is something to learn from there. And learn it because when you live there, you can't go back there. Yeah. She said her first experience in Lagos, she cried. Yes, I was asking, where are you now, UK Delish? Okay, population is something else and always busy, like always busy. Lagos is a state that even when it rains, I'm never cold. The only time I'm cold is when I'm in AC and then it's cold, but that is normal weather. But in Ibadan, if it rains, everywhere is cold. But Lagos is that populated that the cold is entering people's houses. It's everybody, a lot of people are taking from the cold, so I hardly get cold in Lagos. That's how populated Lagos is. So what you run out of now, you're finding yourself in. Yes, what I thought I didn't want to experience, Lagos stress, I am now in Lagos. But the beauty of it is I'm in Lagos but in a sane environment, so I don't have to be going out every time. I don't have to be mixing up with the Lagos business, the Lagos struggles, the Lagos suffer head. You get, even though I experienced it when I was still single, I was going to work, I was entering buses with people different. That's why I'm saying thank God for those faces. So today when I pass and I see people in buses, I'm like, thank you God that I'm no longer in this state, but at least thank God I experienced it. You get MK? So yes, I'm still in the Lagos. I'm just saying that sometimes in our never, God might have some reason for us to be there, but the things you are scared of about that place might not necessarily have to happen to you. It's just like these people that they were in Egypt but they were living in Goshen, so they were in a comfortable place in Egypt. You get? So yeah, basically that's what one thing I can say. MK has kept me here over 2 hours now successfully. MK, so can I go now? Thank you, MK. Thank you so much. Yeah. So yes, there's something to learn in every phase of life, and just learn it, because that no phase comes to stay. No, it comes to pass. So that is still happening does not mean I've experienced some phases in my life that I thought would never come to pass. I thought would never end. Like, but now I'm no longer there. So it means that life, you'll be fine last as much as you are in the right place, you are doing the right things in the right course, you are going to be fine. Yeah. So yes, no matter what it is, the situation I feel like never end, it will end one day. Just be taking the right steps, doing the right things, that situation will pass. So yeah, thank you so much. MK, you see that my voice is already going. I've talked a lot. Can I go now? Thank you so much, MK. Thank you for gingering me to talk. Thank you for bringing out the talkative in me tonight. Thank you. MK, experience is the best teacher. Yeah, it's the best teacher, yes, but I wish I'd rather not experience some things. I'd rather learn about some things, even though you will still experience some things by yourself. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for being here with me. MK, thank you. Yes, it's good to have an experience. Yeah, it's good to, because you'd communicate it better when you have experienced it. Yeah. Thank you, MK. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Who's this? Who's the other person here? Please say bye to me so I can go. So I can go, 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 go. Mm-hmm. Thank you. MK, enjoy your time at work. Enjoy your time. Good night. Bye.